Hey fellow dadpreneurs, Adam Dukes here, and in this video I'm going to share with you the cold hard truth about Facebook advertising. But first, rocking the old Dadpreneur shirt. You can order your Dadpreneur shirt by clicking the link in the description. TotalDads.com. It's an online dad apparel store. We've got shirts, hats, hoodies. We got dad shirts. We got Dadpreneur shirts, some inspirational stuff. So check it out below if you're a Dadpreneur. Pick up a shirt like this. But do it after this video, of course. Do it after this video. Anyways, this video, a buddy of mine shared a Reddit post the other day, and so this kind of inspired this video. And I'm not a big fan of Reddit, but it was in like the subreddit of real estate, and it was talking about like online lead generation. For the most part, they were talking about Facebook, a little bit of Instagram, and some of the real estate agents in there were complaining about the quality of the leads on Facebook, not being worth it, marketing agencies overhyping it, overpromising it, setting these huge expectations, which I get, and I'm part of that problem too, maybe setting unrealistic expectations. So in this video, I want to share with you setting some realistic expectations, how you can generate a very healthy return on investment if you're in the real estate space, loan officer, insurance, selling a bigger ticket, auto industry, selling a bigger ticket item. It's virtually impossible not to generate, like I said, a very, very healthy return on investment, 2, 3, 5x. Maybe not in the first 30 days. You have to remember, real estate and mortgage business, it's a longer sales cycle. You also have to remember that people are, if they're looking to sell their home or purchase a home, a lot of times people are 3 to 6 months out, and or people use, that's a big referral business. When I sold my house in 2014, I asked friends for a real estate agent. I didn't go to Google. I didn't go to Facebook. So you have to remember that's that industry, those two industries, a lot of referrals. It takes time. And a lot of people use Google, obviously, to search for like the real estate agent and or maybe a loan officer, car insurance, things like that. So you have to remember that people are on Facebook, and you're going to get in front of them. They're probably going to be 3 to 6 months out. You have to remember that. So it's not, you will get some people that kind of trickle through that are ready in the next maybe 30 to 45 days, but it's not going to be a ton of people. So you have to be committed to the long haul. That's the first thing. Being committed to at least 90 days. I'd argue 6 months, but at least 90 days, and you should start gaining some traction. After 6 months, you should start, the wheels should be in motion. The snowball, like I say, is rolling downhill, really picking up steam, because you're getting those people that you advertise to today. Maybe they got in your database, they've seen a picture of you, maybe a video of you, they're familiar with you. Now in 6 months when they're ready, maybe they've seen quite a few advertisements of yours, maybe they downloaded something from you, maybe you're sending them emails. There's all kinds of things. Now they're ready to purchase the home or get the loan or purchase car insurance, whatever it is. But so this Reddit group was going, and people are complaining about the lead quality. And like I said, with Facebook advertising, you should, now this is very, very general. There's a lot of factors, but you should expect to close about 2 to 3% of leads. That's just on average. You certainly can be higher, and if you're shitty at sales, you could be 0% if you're really bad at sales. And that's what it comes down to. That from what I've worked with a ton of service-based businesses over the years, and the variable truly is the person following up with the leads. I've had people in the same area getting about the same kind of leads, spending about the same kind of money, using the same kind of follow-up messages, one complaining about the service, one saying, this is awesome, I want to do more. The only difference is the two people, them following up, the people following up the leads, the sales, their sales skills, their follow-up skills. And that's the big thing, is it's easier to point the finger and blame Facebook for having shitty leads. However, it's much harder to say, okay, maybe it's on me, maybe I didn't follow up well enough, maybe I didn't ask enough questions, whatever the case may be. So that's what I find is the variable, is the person actually following up with the lead. So I broke down some very, very simple math. We're going to dive in, and I'm going to kind of show you how, like I said, with real estate, any higher ticket purchase, if you're B2B, this applies as well. Like I said, anything higher ticket, look at it like this, and you might, I just want to kind of change your perspective with Facebook leads, because yeah, they're not all perfect leads. We all know that. But if you're closing 2 to 3% and you're selling a high dollar item, or you're getting a commission like real estate and loan officers, you should be able to, like I said, generate a very, very healthy profit, healthy return on investment, 2, 3, 5x, maybe even more than that. If you're in, Southern California, New York, maybe in like Miami, you might even be able to get to 10x ROI. So let's dive right in. The shocking truth about Facebook ads for real estate agents. Now, maybe a bit dramatic, but it's a little bit of a clickbaity headline. I had to grab attention. So this works, this specific example is for real estate agents. However, anything high ticket, anything that you're earning at over, let's say over $1,000, loans, loan officers, real estate agents, possibly insurance. Some insurance I think pay out that well. I'm not familiar with it. A car dealership. This would work for. And again, anything over a bit B2B, this would work for as well. So I just grabbed this image. This is the most recent one I found, about a year and a half ago. Average home value. So that's where I'm getting this number. The average home value is $206,300. You'll see in the next slide. That's the number. That's where I got that number. So let's do some quick math here. Average home value is $206,000. Average realtor commission is 2.5% to 3%. Average commission is $51.57. I did it at 2.5%. I want to be very, very conservative with these numbers. I want to set proper expectations. I don't want to set these pie in the sky numbers like a lot of marketing agencies. And I've been guilty of it in the past before, setting these unrealistic expectations. I talk about that all the time, actually, with Facebook advertising. A lot of small business owners get very discouraged because they get these huge expectations. And then once they try the Facebook ads, they realize the truth that it takes some time, it takes some money, it takes a lot of failing to finally kind of break through, but they're expecting to kind of win right out of the gate. It's not that fast. Typically, it's not that fast. All right, so we'll do some more math. So average cost per lead on Facebook is $5. That's pretty high. A buyer's lead on Facebook you should be able to get for $2 to $3. Again, I want to be conservative here, so we're going to go $5. San Diego, it might be closer to the $4 to $5 mark. However, the home value is going to be in the $650,000 to $700,000, so it's going to make up for that. Average conversion rate on Facebook is 2%. It's probably more about 3% from what I've seen, 2.5% to 3%. But we're going to go with 2%. I've also seen people have 0%, and I've also seen people have 6 to 8%. It takes some time, after a few months, typically the conversion rate's going to go up, especially for these longer sales cycles, because people are going to come into your funnel, let's say on month 1, month 3 or 4 or 5, they're going to be ready to purchase. So these people are going to start reaching out. The people from month 1, you'll get occasionally people that are ready in the first 30 to 45 days, but the lion's share of your leads in this space is going to be probably 3 to 6 months out. But again, after you're 3 to 6 months into it, you're going to have people reach out from month 1, month 2, month 3 reaching out, as well as the people in month 4, 5, and 6, That's why that conversion rate right here can get up to the 4, 5, 6, or 8%. And if you're very good at following up and a very good salesperson, that rate's going to only go up. I've seen people that are very, very good at sales, very good at follow up, and obviously they are in the 6 to 8% range. So basically what this means is you're getting 2 transactions for every lead. That's where I'm getting that 2% number. So let's say, again, I want to keep the math simple. So for 100, let's say this is your monthly budget. You want to generate 100 leads. You have $500 a month budget. So for 100 leads in a month, you're going to spend $500. Get 2 transactions. This is called a cost per acquisition or cost per CPA is what it's called. This number and lifetime value are the 2 most important numbers to keep track online advertising, or really any advertising, whether it's online, whether it's billboards, TV, radio. Lifetime value, cost per acquisition. Those are the 2 secret ingredients. So, like I said, $250 per transactions per acquisition. Again, average commission is $5,100, a little over $5,100. So basically, I'm telling you, you can get a customer or a client, whatever you refer to them as, for about $250, and your commission is $5,157. Now, I know I'm not saying you're profiting $5,157. I know you have fees and all kinds of other expenses. You might be splitting some of the commission with whoever it is. I'm not sure how the real estate business works, but I know I'm not saying you're getting all $5,157. What I'm trying to explain here is for the $250 per transaction, you're getting $5,157 back. Again, some of that's going to be dispersed to other areas. Let me dive into a little spreadsheet that I created with some very, very similar numbers. So again, cost per lead is $5. Conversion rate is 2%. Cost of 100 leads is $500. Cost per acquisition is $250. Let's say, hypothetically, you hire a marketing agency for $1,500 a month. I think that's kind of the going rate. And so your total spent, $500 in advertising per month, $1,500 for the marketing agency. Now you're at $2,000 spent each and every month. Average commission, $51.57. You should be closing 2 deals a month. Maybe not month 1, you might not close 2 deals. Maybe not month 2, but month 3, 4, you should start closing 2 to 3 deals. Keeping all these numbers intact, the 100 leads per month at $5, you should start closing maybe 2 to 3 deals, and then after about 6 months, it should be in the 3 to 4 deals. If, like I said, if you're really good at sales, really good at follow-up, it certainly can be 6 to 8 deals out of the 100. So again, monthly commissions is the $10,314. Again, I'm not saying that you're putting this much money in your pocket. I know there's other expenses. Basically what I'm getting at is you're giving Facebook and or the marketing agency $2,000 each and every month. And this is what you get in return, $10,315. Not all profit, I get that. So I got my little trusty marketing or ROI, return on investment calendar. So let's say we're going to grab the $2,000 here. That is the amount invested, and amount returned is $10,314. So as you can see, the ROI is about 415%. A 4x ROI. Basically, for every $1 you're giving Facebook and or the marketing agency, you're getting 4 in return. So let's say my numbers are way off. Let's say it's $10 a lead. This is deals closed. It'll affect the monthly commissions at the bottom. And let's say you convert only 1 out of 100. So now you're at $51.57 for the cost of $2,500. Basically, you 2x ROI. You got your money back. You got your money back basically, and more. You got. Let me see. $2,500 since we bumped it up, and $51.57. It should be like 200% if my math is right. Okay, you got to minus it. So it's 100% ROI. That's right. 100% ROI back. And again, I know there's cost. There's going to be money that comes out of this. Knock off maybe $1,500. I'm not too sure. $1,500. Now you're at $3,500. Cost of $2,500. Again, these are really bad numbers. This is with cost per lead at $10, which is very, very high. Conversion rate of 1%, which is pretty bad. And again, this is with the average home value at $200,000. If your average home value in your area is $300,000, that changes things drastically. If the average home value is $450,000, think like in Denver, it's about $450, $475, that completely changes everything. That skyrockets your commission. There you have it, a quick breakdown of the numbers if you're selling a higher ticket item with Facebook. Specifically, real estate was this example, but again, it's applicable to anyone selling $1,000 or more. And those are very, very conservative numbers. I promise you that you should be able to close 2 to 3% of transactions. Again, it might not be month number 1. Give it 90 days though, and it'll start building up momentum after the 6th month. It'll really build up momentum. I'm going to do you one better. We had like $1,500. I really want to generate a very healthy ROI for you. So we had $1,500 in that little example. I'll tell you what. Check up there. I got a video right there. It's how to set up your own Facebook ad for yourself to generate you buyer leads. I walk you through step by step. It's an ad that I set up for my parents. Actually, they were selling their house. Just got word today that they actually sold their house today. But they were selling their house in Southern California, and I set up an ad to run for the real estate agent. I walk you through everything to generate buyer leads. So again, check the video up there. You won't have to hire the marketing agency for $1,500 a month or $1,000 a month. If you want to do it yourself, you should be able to have that ad up and running within, I'd say 2 hours. Probably 1 hour. It really isn't that difficult to do. So check the video up there. It'll save you the $1,000 or $1,500. Then your return on investment should be in the 6 to 8, possibly 10x range. So hey, if you like these types of videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Click that little bell notification. I put out videos every Monday and Thursday for your viewing pleasure. As always, if you have comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer them if I can. If I can't answer them, I will try to point you in the right direction. Thank you.